What's up, y'all? It has been a minute since I made a YouTube, okay? Between all the editing and everything I got going on in my regular life, it kind of got overwhelming. I'm not gonna lie, but I'm back and I'm better than ever. So let's get into this wax butter. We're gonna start out with 1 box of Land O'Lakes unsalted butter. You can use salted if you like, but I prefer unsalted because you can use it in way more recipes if you go with the unsalted box. So we're using 4 sticks. 1 stick makes one of these containers. So just as you would measure for a stick, 1 cup of butter is 1 stick of butter, okay? And 1 cup of butter is 1 container of butter. Same measurements. That's just how simple we're gonna keep it. All right, let's get into the wax. So on my baking sheet, I took 2.5 grams of wax and I just added it to my baking sheet and popped it in the oven on 265. And I'm gonna let that melt down. And then I'm gonna go in and add about 1 tablespoon of wax. I go back in with 1 tablespoon of wax just to make sure the potency is top notch. I love my butters to be potent. So less is more, but you still get the power of the punch. You feel me? All right, now let's clarify our butter. Clarifying our butter, I guess, is separating the fat from the actual butter. I maybe need to Google that. Hold on. Matter of fact, let me go Google that and I'll be right back. But I believe it's separating the fat from the butter and just making sure you got like a clean, pure, buttery foundation. All right, y'all. So I was right about the whole clarifying the butter thing. Is definitely separating the milk fats from the butter and just clarifying it, giving you a clean slate, period. I was cracking up laughing because who trying to sound like Sid the Wiz Kid? Not me. Y'all already know the deal. But anyway, so we got our wax melted down. It smells so good in my house. Like I really wish I could smell the potency in my house right now. Like it just smells amazing aroma on a million, period. Now I got this melted down. This is our 2.5 grams, okay? Now roll some up while we let this butter clarify because it's about to take a minute. All right, y'all, so we're back and we have our melted down wax, and I went on ahead and added 1 teaspoon of wax to this mixture, and I'm just gonna mix that up and add that to our butter after we skim the fat off the top. So let's all get on to that because that just takes a long time.
2 hours later.
All right, so after letting it sit for about 2.5 hours, our milk fats are separated. And now we're gonna literally just skim all of the milk fats off the top. So as you see, I'm taking a regular spoon and I'm just skimming that off. This process takes a while, so of course I'm gonna speed it up, but you definitely wanna take your time, okay? You wanna continue to stir to make sure you bring all those fats up to the top and just keep skimming and keep skimming until I find not even a regular or a different, just the easier way to do this. This is what we gotta do, folks. But you can get your butter clarified already. I do know that. And I will start selling clarified butter. So as of now, I'm teaching you how to clarify any type of butter that you use. This is the process that you want to use. But I know that it is brands out there that just sell clarified butter already. And you can start from that way. All right, now let's get into it. My favorite part, the infusion. Let's take our wax from our baking sheet and we're gonna put that into our butter. And then we're also gonna go in with 1 teaspoon of wax from the jar and add that to our butter as well. All right, so now that we got our wax infused in our butter, we're gonna go ahead and incorporate this with a handheld mixer. I'm using a handheld mixer. You can go ahead and whip this with a regular blending spatula or whatever you have. But I'm using a mixer because I like to get that wax super incorporated since I use so much. All right, and there you have it. Our butter is infused and ready to put in our containers. Okay, for me, I like to use these little mason jars. I get about 22 of them in a pack from Walmart for about $11.99, sometimes $7.99. They're super affordable. and they're easy and just maintainable for me when it comes to stacking. And it's just better for me because I don't like doing the butter and then wrapping them in a little, what is that? A little plastic wrap. I don't got time for all that. So 1 jar equals 1 stick of butter, and you're still in the game when it comes to that. We're gonna get our jars all filled up, and from there we're done. We're gonna store them in our refrigerator and they're ready to be sold. I sell each container, depending on potency, for $35 a container. And please don't forget to like, share, subscribe, and leave a comment below on if you like this video and how I did, because this is my first canna video with you guys and it's been a minute. And you know, I'll be blowing and smoking and stuff talking during these voiceovers. So let me know if I gave you enough valuable information and how you like my recipes, and let me know how they come out, the potency and all that good stuff. I'm excited for you guys to try it, and I will be uploading the website soon. So just make sure you stay subscribed and stay up to date with the Bud Cartel, because we are officially on YouTube, baby. Cooking with Cannabis with Mickey. Let's get it. Thank y'all so much for tuning in. Make sure you subscribe, and I will see y'all next time on Cooking with Cannabis with me.